Here's a very simple way of looking at it. After World War II, the world came to an agreement about how to structure the New World Order. China became the factory of the world, Japan became the lender by keeping rates at zero, keeping the system liquid. Europe became the buyer and consumer of the world. They traded productivity and military for stability and social welfare. And the United States became the country that enforced the whole thing with the petrodollar as the world's reserve currency, backed by the military-industrial complex. Now that system is what Simon Dixon coined as the proof of weapons network, which means if countries want to trade, or if they want money to build their economies, they have to agree to the rules. The rules were, use dollars to buy energy and do not mess with US interests. The petrodollar made sure that the world needed dollars to buy its energy, the military enforced it all, and financial institutions, along with the central banks, managed the flow of all this money. So if you play by the rules, you got access to investment markets and protection, and if you broke the rules, you got punished with things like sanctions or just outright war. Now, if you're an American, depending on which side of the K-shaped economy you were on, rich or poor, then you indirectly benefited from that system because US companies made a lot of money. And if you were an investor, you also made a lot of money and you got to retire happy. The downside, though, was that to keep this system going, it doesn't just take a war. It takes a forever war, which is bad for the world. Now, if you're poor as an American, it's especially bad because the system gave out all the jobs, supply chains left, factories left, and what it did was it concentrated wealth, it hollowed out the middle class, and it created a very fragile dependency on other nations for their stuff. Because America stopped making stuff. The only thing America made was money and technology. And for a long time, that's how the world worked.